Nerd Morning, everyone. My name is Jeremy, and this is the Nerd Morning Show. I am really excited. We've got a collection here, and I'm going to use it as an example to talk about whether or not you should buy that comic collection. So you might be able to find comic collections on eBay or on Facebook Marketplace or maybe at a yard sale, and you've got to be able to evaluate quickly if that collection is going to be worthwhile for you to spend your money on or not. So we're going to talk about all of those things today. First, a big thank you to our sponsor, Desert Rock Insurance. They cover the states of Utah, Nevada, Arizona, Idaho. The last time that I worked with them on my auto insurance, I saved like $50. True story. It was wonderful. All right, so let's dive into this and using this collection as an example to see whether or not I should buy or not buy. So really the very first thing that I'm going to want to do when I get a comic collection and I'm deciding on whether or not it's going to be a good buy or not a good buy. For me, I'm a major collector, so I'm looking and hunting for things that I'm really excited for. So, Spawn, I think Spawn's pretty cool, and Birds of Prey, that's a series that I would like to actually collect. Things like that are things that I'm going to be evaluating going, is this going to be fun for me to read or not? As an investor, you might be trying to say, I'm going to want to buy some of these books and I'm going to want to resell some to make my money back, maybe make a profit, something like that. And both of those approaches are totally valid. And it might be like a hybrid between these. You might be trying to sell some in order to be able to cover the cost of the purchase. And an easy way to evaluate that is to say, how quickly can I make my money back with a few comics? So you're going to thumb through, right? You're going to only have a certain amount of time. One of the things is that we've gotten here is the Batman Long Halloween. This is one of the earlier editions of this. And a thing about graphic novels is if you're patient about selling them, they are pretty much always consistent on their marked value. You can pretty much sell them for around the same range as they would originally. So this is a $20 book, and I might be able to get $15 off of this. So right here, I know I've got a pretty good item here if I was trying to resell. Another one thing that you're wanting to look for quickly are firsts. Firsts could be really great. So here is a Judge Dredd #1, and that is going to be something that is going to have a big value right initially, and I'm going to be at, I don't know, like $30, maybe $40, depending on the condition of this. If I went and got it graded and I got a good grade, I could maybe sell it for $300, like something like that. I can go, ooh, that alone could really help get this. So I'm going to say non-graded. I've got maybe $30 in there, $20, $15 there. So like just with those two items, I've got $35, $45 right there. I think over here I had found some spawns. There's a 3, and I think inside of here was actually a Spawn #1. Here we go, Spawn #1. Spawn #1, I know because I've been kind of watching this one in the market right now, can be going for maybe $30, $40. But there's actually Spawn 1, 2, 3, and both of those ones are going to be $10+. And then the series goes on. And I actually have in here a continuous like 30 issues of Spawn. And a collection like that, I could sell that whole collection for $100, $150. So all of that is going to be really quick math that I'm going to be going, okay, so just with a handful of things here, I know that I can be really quickly turning around if I were selling these and make $150, $200 easy off of only a few items. Because if you have to list every little thing for $2 here, $1 here, you're not going to make money very quickly. But if you can find a couple of things, then everything else is kind of paid for. So let's say the seller of this is saying, I want $200 for it, and you're like, I don't know, right? You negotiate, you got it for about $100, right? This Spawn collection, I know it can be $100, $150, right? That alone is going to be, oh, there it is. That alone is going to be the payback for the whole thing. I could go sell those, everything else keep if I wanted to go and read, and that would be really good. I actually have been hunting for spawns, so this is a really, really great find for me for those. But those are the ways that you can evaluate that really, really quickly. So the first thing I would do if I was evaluating a collection is I quickly thumb through these and go which ones are number ones or easy things that I can find that I can either be completing a collection or be finding first appearance, anything like that, that you have knowledge that you can pick out and go, oh, I can sell that one for $10. I could sell that one for $20. That's going to be really, really helpful. And you want to be able to say, could I, with a small stack in here, cover the whole expense? Because if so, everything else is icing on top. And that is the number one way I recommend evaluating whether or not you should buy a collection. Hopefully this tip is really helpful for you. Let me know kind of your things and thoughts of this. Other things that you need to be considering when you're looking at collections is the quality of the books, right? Is there going to be a lot of damage, a lot of bending? Other things are as if they're stuffing stuff in here. Like here's a small section of just empty bags and boards, right? That they actually there's no comics there. And there could be ways that sellers could try to floof the collection, and I'm going to go through another video talking about some of the things to watch out for that could be potentially pitfalls if you're trying to buy a collection. So check out for that video as well. That'll be posted up pretty soon too. Also, find more Nerd Morning content like this at places like Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and more at Nerd Morning. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.